Okay, so this afternoon I'm going to be talking about the nuclear bomb principle. So I just created kind of a short little PowerPoint here just to kind of illustrate as I am talking just about the different areas of this topic. So the fission process. When flooded by neutrons, certain isotopes like uranium and plutonium split into atoms of lighter elements. This process is known as nuclear fission. In addition to the formation of lighter atoms, free neutrons are produced in the fission process, along with energy. As a general rule, the complete fission of 1 kilogram or 2.2 pounds of uranium or plutonium creates about 17.5 kilotons of TNT equivalent explosive energy. So that's why this is generally used to make atomic bombs or nuclear bombs. In an atomic bomb, a small number of neutrons are given enough energy to collide with nuclei, which in turn produce additional free neutrons. A portion of these neutrons are captured by nuclei that do not do fission. Others escape the material without being captured at all, and the remainder cause further fissions. The process where neutrons produced by fissioning nuclei encourage other fissions in other fissile or fissionable nuclei is called fission chain reaction. Fission weapons are normally made with materials having high concentrations of fissile isotopes, those being uranium-235 and plutonium-239, or some combination of these two are generally used to make atomic bombs. Explosive devices using high concentrations of uranium-233 have also been created and tested. The significant feature of uranium-235 fission is not just the amount of energy that is released, but the fact that more neutrons are produced than originally captured in the process. This process makes possible a nuclear chain reaction, a series of self-sustaining nuclear fission reactions. In March 1940, it was confirmed that the isotope uranium-235 was responsible for low-speed neutron fission in uranium. The next obstacle that they had to figure out was how to separate the uranium-235 from the more abundant uranium-238. Originally, the centrifuge process, where heavier U-238 moved to the outside of the centrifuge, appeared to be the most useful method for isolating the uranium-235. However, a typical plant might have had 60,000 centrifuges to enrich natural uranium to 30% U-235. Centrifuge uses only 4% of the energy that a gaseous diffusion plant does, which is what we will talk about next. But it requires such precision, specifically with the centrifuges, that it is very, very difficult to engineer these types of centrifuge plants. This is obviously a very good thing because we do not just want nuclear bombs readily available for anyone and anywhere to make. So it's good that it's hard to engineer, but this was obviously not, the best process for isolating the uranium. So a rival process was actually created in Columbia University, where gaseous uranium hexafluoride was diffused through barriers or filters. Slightly more molecules containing the uranium-235 would pass through the filters than those containing uranium-238. Using the gaseous diffusion method, more than 4,000 stages occupying 40 acres were needed to enrich the mixture to 90% uranium-235. So here you can see in the photo kind of what one of these plants would have looked like back in the early 1900s. These were the plants that they built to help, isolate the uranium-235. And in brief, that is the nuclear bomb principle. Thank you so much.